Hello and welcome to our Alcove9 product demonstrations. Now we understand your time is valuable, so we created a quick video series, but we try to do it into small, manageable chunks. So this first video is what we call our A9 Hub overview. Now Hub is our core software. We are an intranet-based search engine, and because of that, we access our application via whatever your standard browser is. So if I jump over to my Chrome, I am presented with my login screen. We can enable this for single sign-on so that the user isn't presented and has to remember any additional passwords. This is just their Windows login. We'll go ahead and sign in. Now this is Chrome, but again, it works for any standard browsers, Internet Explorer, Safari on a Mac, etc. Now let's train our eyes up here at the top. Here's our search window where we'll key in our keywords of whatever it is that we're looking for in this particular search. Let's keep it simple. So let's look for the word power. So power comes back with 995 items. Now those items are a combination of, in this case, AutoCAD drawings, PDF files, Word documents. But notice that at the top, the word power was actually in the name of that file. But it doesn't have to be. We're not just indexing the names of files. We're actually going inside the content. So we found the word powerful inside this PDF file. We found the word power inside this Word document. So we're indexing content as well. Now if I want to open that file, I can just select the name, or I have a download option. They both do the same thing. They'll bring you down a read-only copy and open it up in the native application. So it's not just search results, it's actually data that I can open, view, comment on, markup, and a couple other things. I have some preview capabilities, which I'll get into a little bit more with our CAD visualization tools. And then we also have this third box, which is our virtual profile card. And that allows us to expose additional attributes. So who was the checker of this AutoCAD drawing? What was the project number associated? This is information that's inside the title block. But if this was a PLM system, I can also expose attributes such as lifecycle state. Is it pre-released? Is it in draft? Is it released? So on and so forth. We also have some additional tabs to look at related data, composed of tabs to show you children, and we'll get into this again more when we talk about our CAD visualization, and then where used. If I'm going to make a change to something, what am I going to affect? So these are relationships that I would like to expose as well, and be able to comment on that without actually having to open up and interrogate those models myself. So those are a virtual profile card. Now again, we had shown you that we had 995 items that returned back with that power search. So how can I further refine that a little bit quicker? If I look over here, I have these three icons, and these are our refinement categories. So currently they're off, but let's turn them on over here on the left-hand side. So now our categories have shown up. Let's look at the categories of file types. So those 995 items are made up of Word documents, GIF files, PowerPoint files. And I can select that, and it'll actually narrow down the search specifically to that type. And then I can remove that refinement. So these are ways to just kind of drill down into the data a lot faster. But also notice the numbers that are next to them giving you those quantities. That's what we call faceted search. If I key in another search term, let's look for the word gear. Now that goes down to 103 items, and that 103 items has now turned into 39 documents, 3 PowerPoints, 1 SolidWorks part. So these are dynamic in nature based off of what it is, whether it's a particular type of keyword or multiple keywords, and we'll give you the breakdown of what those different file types are. But it's more than just file types. If we take a look at source here, let's reset our search to all of our items. Expand this out. ARIS is a PLM system. Data can be coming from there. Engineering is a network share. SharePoint systems, Team Center, etc. So we can have multiple locations, multiple file types, all aggregated into one search. And that's kind of the power of our A9 Hub, is that ability to give you an aggregated view of multiple files and multiple locations. A further refinement, we can also drill down by time periods. Just show me information that got modified last week, last 30 days, etc. Now let's expand file types one more time. And maybe I'm more of a visual search kind of person. So if I take a look at JPEGs, maybe I don't want to see it in a column format. I also have a gallery view over here on the left-hand side. Currently, we have what's called thumbnail and detail, so it was showing summary and some of that information. But again, if I'm more of a visual type of person and I work at interiors and automotive, and I only want to look at material types, then I do those scans via visuals. So we've got that capability as well. And this is customizable per user. However they leave this, the next time they log in, that's the way it's going to come back. So this is all customizable and makes it more apparent and useful for that particular person's role. If we remove that refinement, we're back to all of our data types again. We can turn back our summary features. And if we return back to our power search, we can also save that search. So we had some previous ones in there, but let's go ahead and save our power one. So we save it, and now we can recall those. Maybe I wanted the word sealant. That'll run that, comes back with 27 items. I can also display my most common searches as a tab. So again, I can recall that power search just by selecting the tab. So as you define the searches to get to whatever information that you're looking for, if you find the need that you need to repeat those, the ability to create these tabs and recall those right away really help you kind of drill down on some of your common tasks. So we kind of hoped you enjoyed this overview. Again, we got some other videos to try not to take up too much of your time, but again, explain even more of the functionality that we have here in our software. The next video talks about some advanced search techniques, followed up by our CAD Viz, which allows us to visualize CAD data. And then an example usage, let's find and report on redundant data in our organization. So please visit us for more information at our website at alcove9.com or email us at the address below. Thank you very much.